Why is it so important to choose a man with good values for your marriage? I know a lot of women say that it's very important, love, love, love. If I love, that's all it matters. No, it doesn't matter that as much as his character, his values matters the most. Why? Because think about it. Feelings go away and you don't feel like when that you love. And what happens when you want to make love? What do you say to your husband? I don't feel like. Because you're always basing on emotion rather than your character. You don't do the right thing, you just do what you feel like, which is wrong. Therefore, if you choose a man with good character, with good values, he's giving, he's caring, he's loving, he's kind, he's understanding, he's sympathetic. Sergey, do these men exist? Yes, exist. One of those men sits in front of this camera. That's why I uphold these values so strictly that no woman would mess up with my mind or with my life. So therefore, I am single by choice. So I'm not looking for a relationship. I live a happy life. I have my inner circle with close friends, and that's all it matters. I travel, I enjoy life. I work 2.5 weeks, and that's about it. And I aiming to work less, not more. Because life is going by and I don't want to miss it. Therefore, if you choose a man with good values, but also if you uphold good values, if you decided, to be a nice, kind, caring, loving, giving person, then only then you can require of a man the same. But if you just feel like, go and give me a break, go away and give me a break, you don't deserve a good relationship. You're not supposed to have a good relationship and you will never have. Look at the statistics. People divorcing left, right and center. Why? Because the values messed up. They're not predictable in their behavior. But if your values would be every time you ask, I give if I can. If I can't, I'll say when I can. If that is not good enough and I really can't leave what I'm doing, then it's fine. You go and do yourself. The same vice versa. Or I will do myself if my wife can't do for me what I want in a given situation. That's all that matters. Decide for yourself first to be nice, giving, caring, loving, sympathetic, and so on and so forth, and then require of someone else. But most of you're destined for destruction. You're destined for divorce because you don't want to be a kind, giving, loving, caring person. You just want to live the way you feel like, and that will never work out properly. Just think. It will make sense, and you will see how your life will become better. Anytime a man will want to be with you, and he's not predictable in his behavior, guess what's gonna happen? You will say goodbye. Because if you're giving, if you're caring, if you like sympathetic towards him, and he only does what he feel like, one day or 3 days in a row he does it, and then on the fourth day he says go and do yourself because I can't be bothered, I want to watch football, because football is more important than you. Do you understand what I mean? In the long run, little things will start affecting your life. The way you feel, the way he treats you, it will start affecting. Maybe in the beginning when emotions are high, it will not affect as much. But as time goes by, if you give 100% out and you start receiving only 80, it will affect. Trust me. So decide for yourself what type of man you will tolerate before you become that person. So you must become that person that you want a man to be like. You can't be half decent and him to be decent. It's not fair. And all of you want 50-50. That's not 50-50. 50-50 is just for those who want an argument. But a man should be a head of the household, the final decision maker. As you drive the car, only one person sits at the steering wheel. And the one sits at the steering wheel and controls the car, the one is controlling basically the life of those people who is in the car, because they're putting the trust in this person who's driving. Therefore, if you're picking a man, you decide to trust him. But also, your decision should be based on how he's making daily decisions, what his philosophy about life, what his behavior is like. And if he's kind, giving, loving, caring, and sympathetic, and so on and so forth, it doesn't matter how he feels, he does the right thing every time. That's how you can bet on this man. Do you understand what I mean? I hope you will learn from this. As I say, become yourself first, a woman of value, and only then require of a man the same. And never say 50-50, because that against God's law. God's law says that you must be a helper, a friend, a supporter, but not a household leader, and not sharing the power. But he must take care of you very well as of his own body. If he doesn't take care of his body, he's fat, stinking, doesn't look after himself, he will not take care of you either, because he doesn't know how to take care of his body. So pick a man and observe him from the top to the bottom, the way he behaves and the way he looks and the way he smells. And judge him by the character, not by what he says to you, how much he loves you and how much he's willing to do for you. Because all it matters, whether he's predictable in his behavior, whether he's consistent in his values, or the values changing depending on his mood. So it's a lot to think about, but if you think through, you will succeed, and you will find one that you will build a happy relationship, and you will enjoy life so much.